This song's called Click and Collect. I always go in, I don't click and collect, 'cause I like to waste time, and I'm counting my steps, and I can do both whenever I go to Woolworths, Fairy Meadow. And we've all got our favourites when it comes to the aisles, and I'll sometimes start around 4 or 5. I'm a serial killer in some people's eyes, and when I get to the cornflakes I'm passing them by, because I lived abroad for a bit, and my guilty pleasure, I have to admit, is buying the treasure from over the seas that ended up in the heaven that is the UK ampersand Irish food section. And I take my time with the display, I soak it in, I get in the way of the people who are unaware this world even exists, between the rice varieties and old El Paso kids. A memoir of the time when I called myself a Brit. And today there's the chocolate caramel wafers that my dad always gave me, a tin of Bisto gravy that my mum always made me, and I am filled with joy at the sight of Piccadilly, and that bag of chips right there, well they'll always remind me of the time that I was so drunk on the London Underground that a fellow passenger gave me their empty crisp packet to vomit into. On the line called Piccadilly. How did that happen, you ask? Karaoke's not for me, I've always said it. If you start in the wrong key, you will regret it. And that time when I said yes to singing tributes to the best, I was already searching for something, 'cause yeah, I lived abroad for a bit. But what they don't tell you is that you're gonna miss the place that you came from before you got here. So I chose to sing Men at Work, and I assaulted their ears with a version of Land Down Under. Like, it was bad. I even sang the Tin Whistle part, like, I think I miss Australia. Has my big trip been a failure? 'Cause I'm already 3 months in, and I'm yet to make a friend, besides the girl serving me drink at this bar in Southend. She seems nice though. I think she's Kiwi. She says, "That'll be $6." He slides the glass to me. And maybe we are friends, or maybe it's just pity, but by the time someone sings Eagle Rock, all the drinks are freebies. And you know, sometimes when people play Eagle Rock in Australia, everyone drops their pants to their ankles and kind of shuffles around the dance floor. Have you seen that? They do it, and like, I don't know why, I don't know where it came from, but I figured out pretty quickly that they don't do that here. We don't do that here. Put your trousers on, get out. Oh, they threw me out in the cold. God only knows how I'll get home. Well, actually, the London Underground is quite efficient. Sometimes there's trains every 2 to 3 minutes, so, you know. Oh, but there's so many lines, I don't know which way to go. Well, they have this phone app, you see, and you just put your destination in and it does the whole thing for you. It's actually really simple. Okay then, that sounds pretty good. It seems kind of easy, but I am running out of battery on my phone, and let's see, oh yeah, put my destination in, 1, Piccadilly. Minutes to the train, 3, run. With all these drinks in my tummy, I'm gonna run. What could possibly go wrong? An act of desperation, a real test of fitness. When I jump aboard the train, I do hope it's just homesickness, but this is me, right, on the train, like this. And this is the woman next to me. We've all been there, love. Until that night, I'd never met Tequila Paloma. But by the end of the line, boy, did I know her. She went down like a high-class elevator and came back up like she'd never call me later. Yeah, I lost it in an empty bag of what's-its. I gave it all to that vessel of foil. A rite of passage in the second last carriage. And the worst part was I just had to hold on to that little bag of vomit for the rest of the trip. Like, they don't have bins down there for good reason, so I just had to hold on to it, right? I couldn't let it go. And I have held on to it. Like, I've held on to it. All the way to Woolworths Ferry Meadow. And that's why I always go in, I don't click and collect, so I can find the reminder that things that I regret can sit side by side on a shelf, just fine with the things that I love, and nobody dies. And usually that's found, I mean, like, they move it around, but I find it most of the time between aisle 4 and 5. Thank you, thanks for having me. Enjoy the rest of the night. I might see you tomorrow if I get.